After you're done designing your image, you're going to get a piece of foam board. The foam board is the same size as your image. You're going to tape your image to your foam board at the top and at the bottom. Use a colored pencil or a pen and push your image into the foam board. You're going to have to do this and check it to make sure that it's being pushed in and you'll be able to see it. If you can't see it, you need to push harder. I like to use a colored pencil or a pen so that way you can easily see what you've already traced over. Make sure you're very careful while you're tracing because however you trace it is how it's going to transfer onto your piece of foam board. So if you're messy, it's going to transfer messy. Once you're done, take your image off and your image should be pushed into the foam board. Go over it again with a pencil or a color pencil and push it in harder so that way your lines are deeper into your foam board. If your lines are too shallow, the ink is going to just settle into your lines and your image is going to come out flat. You're not going to be able to see it. So again, make sure that you push really hard down it. Don't push too hard though because you don't want to push all the way through your foam board and break it. Once your image is transferred, you need a roller and some ink and a tray. We are going to ink your foam board, so make sure you have that handy. You also need a colored piece of paper, whatever color you want. You need ink, and it should be about the size of a quarter. You're going to roll your ink in the center of your tray. Do not spread it out all over your tray. It should be concentrated in the center, rolling it back and forth until you hear a hissing sound or that your roller is evenly covered. You're going to ink your plate. Once it's covered evenly, you're going to flip it over and push it down onto your colored piece of paper. I like the colors that I picked because blue is almost opposite of this peach piece of paper, so it will create a lot of contrast. I'm going to rub it and make sure the ink is pushed down firmly onto my paper to get a good transfer. You also can use the roller that I have at the back of the room. Once you're done, peel it off and you'll see the print. The great thing about printmaking is that you can make multiple prints over and over and over again with the same plate. Once you're done with that color of ink, you need to wash your plate and pass off your color to somebody else before getting a new color. Once you have a clean plate and a new color, then you start the process all over again. After you pick your 4 favorite prints, you're going to glue them to a 12 by 12 piece of paper and make sure you write your name and your class code on the back.